Breaking news. Pierce's first defeat under the command of the Raiders was as bad as they say? Well, let's analyze the match and see if the criticisms make sense. The defense takes advantage of the Dolphins' mistakes, but the offense was unable to profit. This game was very similar to the Las Vegas Raiders' Week 8 loss to the Detroit Lions. But before we continue, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Only here you will have the latest Raiders news carefully selected by our team. Just as the Lions did, the host Miami Dolphins dominated the Raiders for much of the game, but continued to give Las Vegas opportunities to win. Like that game against Detroit, the Raiders were unable to take advantage on offense, losing 20-13 to the Dolphins and falling to 5-6 and 1-2 under interim head coach Antonio Pierce. In the past two games, the Raiders' offense has scored 29 points and has scored just 2 touchdowns. It's a problem. The Raiders were 4 of 16 on third and fourth down Sunday and went the second and third quarters without recording a first down. The Raiders' interim offensive coordinator and play caller had a rough day. The Raiders weren't aggressive when they should have been, and they were too aggressive at other times. His inexperience showed in this game. Yes, the Dolphins moved the ball. It had 422 total yards, 322 in the air. And, yes, the Dolphins shot themselves in the foot often. But the Las Vegas defense was game, taking advantage of 3 turnovers. The Raiders' defense made some big stops in the second half and had a 4th and goal stop. It kept Las Vegas in the game, but the offense had no answers. The Raiders ran the ball in their 2 wins under Pierce. That didn't happen Sunday. Josh Jacobs had just 39 yards rushing on 14 carries. In the past 2 games, Jacobs, who has been mostly quiet this season, had 214 rushing yards on 53 carries. The Raiders have to go back to that formula next week at home against Kansas City. Let's see how this team reacts to a tough day before a game the Raiders must win if they want to stay relevant in the playoff race, as November football ends with the Chiefs game. Thank you for watching our video. Turn on notifications, subscribe to the channel, and leave a like. Help our content reach other Raiders fans. Soon we will bring more news from our silver and black.